To dig into why your little soldier doesn't want to stand anymore, we really need to understand the autonomic nervous system. And the autonomic nervous system is in charge of a lot of the body's activities and a lot of its functions that go on behind the curtain. These are things that we don't need to think about for them to happen. You don't need to think about your heart beating, it just kind of does that. You don't think about breathing. These are all functions that take place from the autonomic nervous system. And an erection is just like that. So this is all happening from the autonomic nervous system. And the autonomic nervous system has two sides. It has the parasympathetic side, which is our rest and digest side, and it has a sympathetic side, which is our fight and flight side. Now, both of these sides are appropriate. The body needs both of them in certain circumstances. When the body moves into this sympathetic fight or flight state, it changes the way the body is operating for that specific circumstance. So the body is made to deal with different circumstances. If you're being chased by a lion, the body is going to switch into this sympathetic state, and it's going to adjust how the body creates energy, and it's going to do everything it can to create a lot of excess immediate energy that can be used to deal with this emergency. If you're running from a lion, you're really trying to survive, so the body's going to help you out. It's going to push you extremely into this sympathetic state, help you create energy so that you can get away from this lion. It also sends more of our blood flow to major muscle groups and less to our extremities. So if you're a person that's really stuck in this sympathetic state most of the time, you may find that your hands are a little bit colder than like your tricep, because your body is pumping more blood to these major muscle groups so that you can fight off or run away, and a little bit less blood to the extremities. Well, guess what? Your little soldier is an extremity, and you kind of need some good blood flow there for your little soldier to do his job. So what we need to understand is that for the reproductive system to work, we need to be able to move into this parasympathetic rest and digest state. We can't be in the fight or flight state if we want to reproduce. And that's the main thing to understand, is that an erection is there for us to reproduce. It's there so that this species can exist. It's not there for a good Saturday night. I know that you want it to be, but the reality is that it's a function that allows this species to exist on the planet. So it's kind of an important function. But when in nature or in life would it be appropriate to run from a lion and reproduce at the same time? That's not ever going to happen. That's not a circumstance that you're going to come across very often. So the body's not made to thrive in that particular circumstance. The body puts its energy towards whatever task is more important at that time. And if survival is what's on the plate, the body's going to adapt towards survival, not towards reproduction in that moment. Does that make sense?